to get seated, and we are ready to go. So Frankie Parrelli going to be wrestling red. He just upset Nashon Garrett, and I question to call it an upset because Frankie Parrelli was the 125 at Cornell before Nashon, so possibly a little big brother effect there. He's going to be taking on Nodir Safarov of Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan has a couple guys that wrestle for the MIAC. And that's the singlet that Safarov has on us. He goes hard 2-on-1 here, trying to drive through this single. Has Parrelli on the edge here. Zoom in. So 2-0 lead for Safarov on the takedown. So Safarov's able to win. We're going to have an all MIAC final. Parrelli wants to put a Titan Mercury guy in the final. He's in on a shot now here, but Safarov feeding him hips, trying to get draped over. And we're going to get 2 exposure there. Safarov looking like he's almost about to go folk style leg pass. Working in the standing crackdown. Looks like he's going to be able to get the 1 reversal. So 3-2 now lead for Safarov. Parrelli slow up to his feet. Right now in here on Safarov's left leg. Safarov once again trying to get himself draped over. It got him in trouble last time. And looks like another exposure. And Parrelli's got him on his back. Needs to keep circling around. Safarov was flat there for a second, but not long enough for them to call the pin. But Parrelli's still leading 4-3 now trying to work on a lace. And he wanted to go with that James Green lace from the World Cup where he almost break Tila Shadzi in half. So 4-3 now, minute 3 to go. Both these wrestlers taking their time getting back up to their feet. Safarov has gotten himself on trouble trying to get draped over. Both times allowing Parrelli to expose him. And Parrelli in the Nashon match didn't get a lot of takedowns. Got a big forehand and arm throw as Safarov working 2-on-1 here, as well as a couple head pinch gator rolls. Righty underhook for Parrelli now as they head over back to the edge once again. And it looks like another exposure for Parrelli. Had the fall. So another 2 red here, taking an 8-3 lead is Parrelli. .21 to go. Parrelli is a gamer, man. I mentioned in the Nashon match that he was in there with Shelton Mack and Coach Buxton on the 31st, working on some stuff, and it's been working out for him. It would be a very fun final between him and Tyler Graff as we're going to head into the break. An 8-3 lead for Parrelli. I believe Safarov might be training out of Utah Valley. You do have a couple of guys from Uzbekistan there training in their room. So Parrelli holding a 5-point lead here. Not super comfortable, but has been able to expose Safarov. I think he's kind of got him figured out there. Once he gets that leg, going to take it up, get the lock around and expose them. Going hard right leg lead as Parrelli keeping that foot planted in the center. Doesn't want to leave any room for potential passive call. Footwork starting to pick up now for Parrelli. Wants to catch Safarov flat-footed once again. Safarov wants that ankle pick bad. You saw it at the end of the first period. And Parrelli now driving through. Looking to table, that is Parrelli. And either way, he's killing a lot of clock here against Safarov. So minute 53 here. Buxton wants Parrelli to stay on the offensive. Doesn't want to give Safarov any breathing room to try and work his way back into the match. Safarov looking like he's trying to time Parrelli, but he's down 5. He's going to need a 4 here, and he's going to get the takedown. Parrelli immediately wanted to get ready in his parterre defense to not allow an exposure and get Safarov within 1. Safarov kind of working on a back row here, looking a little frustrated. So 117 here. Takedown really changes the match. Parrelli taking his time, making sure he knows the score, making sure he knows how much time is left. It's our last semifinal in this match. We got the other heavyweight semi on the other mat. Parrelli kind of subtly backing up, subtly breaking contact and clearing ties. Doesn't want to give Safarov the ability to time that shot, but there it is on Parrelli's right leg. Safarov trying to keep it shelf, but Parrelli smartly grabs that wrist, buys himself a couple seconds, but Safarov now 1 turn away from taking the lead, trying to work a trap arm, and he's got the arm bar. Rolling it through, and there's the exposure. So Safarov now big comeback, 9-8, and he's trying to hold Parrelli in that claw position to try and kill the clock. Parrelli now in danger of getting himself exposed once again. So it looks like we're going to have an all-NYAC final. Nodir Safarov will be taking on Tyler Graff. So big win for Safarov, and that's going to do it. Make sure you're watching the Consi matches. Make sure you're checking Flow Arena. We'll definitely be back for the finals, 4 p.m. Mountain Time.